Liverpool versus everybody. Um, oh, Shaqiri. 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 Hey, look, man. It's preseason, but you always got to celebrate beating that team. Those you gotta always celebrate. Doesn't matter what the occasion is, and to beat them like that is even more special. Listen, overall performance. Obviously, there's some things we got to work on, but I'd be nitpicking if I even went there. Camacho again, I can't say it enough. The guy, the youth, but the brashness of him, the confidence on the ball, defending, speed, pace, getting past. Just amazing. Then we got the penalty in the second half, the second penalty, and Ojo puts it through. Nice. Shaqiri was uneventful, but he scored a goal. I didn't really expect that much from him. How many minutes did he play? You know. Yeah, Fakir's done anyway. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, no. Forget. Shaqiri scores a bus, but that's what he does. That's what. There's no. Is anybody surprised that he scored that kind of goal for us in his debut? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're surprised that he would score that kind of goal for us in his debut. This is what he does. I want to talk about Klopp real quick. And remember, Camacho is not a right back. He's an attacking player, midfielder or winger. Klopp goes for these guys that can play multiple positions. This is not first thing. Did Dortmund as well, but more so with Liverpool. Think about Milner. Milner's not a fullback, but he made him a fullback. Trent Alexander, he's not a fullback. He's a midfielder. He's good. Gomez, he's a central defender. Shaqiri, he can play all over the front three, maybe an attacking mid. And this guy, he loves players that can play multiple roles, and you see why. Fabinho, he can play DM and right back. So, it's just amazing the youth we have and all the things that Mourinho said build up to this game. Oh, to be Liverpool's strongest 11 versus our JV team. You're Man United. You should have a good JV team. You should have a good youth. That shouldn't be an excuse. A team like Man United should have good youth coming up, or good players who haven't even gone to the World Cup that can fight against Liverpool. So it's another excuse. It's a lot of deflecting from your boy Mourinho. Shaqiri's, I thought when he joined, Klopp may look to play him at the number 10 role. Yeah, it could be. Camacho and Trent have that attacking instinct. See some side. Yeah, exactly. Somebody said Gerard recommended Camacho and Jones trained with the first team while he was in. That's true. Yeah. Jones was in a couple of one of the Merseyside derbies actually. I don't know if it was the one at Everton or was it at Anfield? I can't remember. So listen, overall good performance, no injuries. The guy's fitness levels are definitely rising. You can see that. But Shaqiri was good, man. He was good. He almost had another assist in the game, I think. Speaking of that, the assist by Woodburn for that bicycle kick was good, and that'll go missing because Shaqiri finished it. You don't really think about the assist in that situation, but just a really great game, and again, always good to beat Man United like that. It's even better. Dominic says Shaqiri is everything we needed for that first half. Yeah. Raymond says hips don't lie. Shaqiri, 13 million is a steal. I think we should move him to central attacking mid. Yeah, that's the energy level was great. Let's pump the brakes. It's one game, it's a preseason game. It's good to see. But yeah, that's a positive. That's definitely a positive. 13 million is definitely a steal. But a lot of people are getting players off Stoke because they got relegated. So Jason says Mane looked super sharp first half. Yeah. See, had this idea that Shaqiri is going to sit the bench most of the season. I don't agree with that. I think he's going to patrol in our playing in that attacking mid or as a winger, as a 10, whatever. I think he has the capabilities and the skill set to do so. So listen, it's great win, and I'm glad that we sat Mane and Salah for the second 45. I wasn't sure if we were going to do that, but I get worried about those guys picking up injury. Do it only proper with Shaqiri is only problem. Consistency. Hope you prove me wrong. Yeah, are you saying that based on what Charlie, what Austin said about him, or are you saying that because just in your opinion when you watched him play, he's not consistent? Yeah, maybe so. There's no way he's sitting on the bench if we don't buy number 10. Yeah, no, I agree. But I think people's idea, even with that being said, is that he's going to come to just warm the bench. I mean, people have said bring your cushion to sit on the bench on Twitter. So, I mean, that's the idea. People think, oh, Shaqiri, he won't do much. But what he did today is one of the many reasons why we got him. Jason says, we're looking super ugly right now. We're going to be a problem. Fab looks better too. I agree with that. And that's one thing I wanted to say in the first, at the halftime, that Fabinho looks definitely better. He's getting more in sync with the player. That's what training in these preseason games is for. So Fab is going to be a beast. We're talking about Keita, we're talking about Shaq, we're talking about Mane, Salah, and they all should be talked about. But Fab is going to be a big, big part of our team this season. Knock on wood, everybody stays healthy. Dominic, he was getting stuck in the tackles, as well, which is good. Yeah, no question. Marino tried the mind games twice in a few days, and all backfired. Yeah, and see, this is my thing, because he'll continue that mind game after this game. He'll say, not verbatim, but pretty much he'll say, "Oh, I told you, it's a youth team versus starting 11." That's a lot of bullshit with Jose. We all know that, so it's no surprise there. No surprise. Raymond says, somehow I'm still worried at the back, Lavin and Van Dijk partnership. I like Koulibaly. I don't think that's happening, though, bro. If we get a center back, which I don't think we'll get, it'll be a low-profile guy. It'll be Tarkovsky, it'll be Lascelles, or whatever his name is, from Newcastle. It'll be, or dare I say, the guy with the ponytail from Croatia. I don't want him, but he's definitely rattled before the season has even started. Yeah, I don't even know if it's rattled. I mean, because why would you be? You got enough players. It's Man United. If you're not getting your players, then we know Jose usually leaves in his third season. Is this the time that him going to leave again? Now, to make all these excuses before a season starts, it's typical Jose. There's no surprise there. But he's finished higher than us the last couple of seasons. So, listen, Jose knows what to do when the season starts. He does all this stuff for us because he knows people are going to talk about it. It's going to be a big thing to talk about. It's going to be a highlight. Every newspaper is going to talk about it. But he knows what he's doing. We got to beat Man United in the regular season, though. Preseason is cool, but we got to beat them when it counts. Napoli have already rejected a $100 million bid. Damn. $100 million bid? Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for that info, Dom. Jason says we got to stick with Klopp. Trophy or no trophy. No manager is elevating players like he do. I agree with the last part. But we got to get a trophy. I'm torn on that one. I hear what you're saying. I want to agree totally, but Klopp's got to win a trophy, man. I mean, this is the winning business. He's a nice guy. He's getting the support together. Obviously, you saw what's going on in the States right now. You see what's going on back in the UK. He's a good manager. He gets us to the pinnacle, to the top, and then we kind of times already. I mean, you might not call a domestic cup, heights, but it's at least a trophy that we lost on UEFA or Europa League, Champions League, of course. But I don't know, man. I'm torn on that one, Jason. I'm torn on that one. Man United have no creative attack. They're ultra defensive. Yeah, but they still finish high on the table. So it doesn't really matter how they play. It's about beating them when it counts. Sorry. Yeah, Adam. A lot of people in the stadium, man. It's crazy. This is the year we won the trophy. Yeah. If Klopp can't get us a trophy, who is? No, I agree, Jason. I don't know. Maybe no one. I agree to an extent. I think the pressure mounts up this season, though, and post this season. He's got to win a trophy, or it's some serious. I don't think there's any pressure on him now, except for Jose Mourinho. I mean, with the reason from the board, they're not going to really put pressure on him unless we don't get trophies this season. That's just my thought on it. Dominic says, the day I want Klopp gone is the day I lose hope in his project. The trophy is not a must this season. All we need is big progression. I don't know about that, man. A trophy is a must every season. As a Liverpool fan, in my opinion, that should be the goal. As Liverpool, as a club, the team, the organization, the supporters, the players, the coach, everyone should be expecting to get a trophy every season. I'm sorry. And we've been better than we've been for years. You know what I mean? And those teams, I'm sure, thought every year, hey, look, we can get a trophy this year. Took Fergie 4 years to win anything with Man United. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to be like Man United. You know, why not doing a third year? I hear what you're saying, Carl, but now why not doing a third year? And people say that about the goalkeeping situation. People say, oh, Karius is not that good right now, but it took David De Gea. What we're saying now? What we're saying now is thank you, Michael Edwards, for getting a new keeper. We're not saying, oh, give Karius a couple more years. So I don't really buy into that frame of thinking, but I get what you're saying. Jason, Lallana not cutting it for me. he hasn't cut it for me ever. He had one good season, and even then, I mean, that was probably just a special situation. But no, I'm not into Lalana. Trust the process. Okay, Carl, fair enough. And I won a trophy this season, at least FA Cup next year will make me happy. Yeah, you act as if a trophy is an easy thing to win. If you're talking to me, I'm not acting like anything. What I'm saying is that a trophy needs to be something that we're aiming for, and we need to get it. Nothing's easy in football. It's not easy for anybody. It's not easy for City to win how they won. It's not easy for Leicester City to win what they've won. Um, United, all the trophies they've won, it wasn't easy, but they got it done. It's not about it being easy. It's about going and getting it. Easy or not, you got to fight to get that. So I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying that it's been a long time since we got a trophy, and that needs to be the most important thing to do. A trophy. I'm not saying get the quadruple, but you need to get one. You can't say it's a must. It can be a target, but not a must. Dom, we can agree to disagree, man. To me, it's a must. It's a must that we get a trophy. With the money we spent, the players we have now, Klopp has had pretty much whoever he's wanted to come in the team at this time and hope back at the club, and most of respect to the club, so that HH doesn't diss us anymore. Would always tell him. HH does this funny stuff, man. I don't think he believes even half the stuff he says. It's almost like he'll say that, and then when we do well, look at what he's saying about Morocco. He has this brick academy thing, so he'll big up a player for a long time, then they do bad, then he's terrible, he's a brick. Or he'll say someone's a brick for a long time, then all of a sudden they got a scholarship to be out of there, or they're up to the tier 2, whatever. So I love HH, man. I think a lot of times he's just poking fun, to be honest. Jason, it's going to be a frustrating season. Every team's going to be parking that bus. HH is reactionary, but that's what makes HH. I mean, that's why we all love him. We're talking about him right now because we love him. Let's be honest. Dominic, my target for him is a league title or Champions League within 2 years. I'm not fussed on the others. Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I mean, I don't think anyone's fussed. I think that at the end of the day, we want a trophy. And all I'm saying is a trophy is a must. FA Cup, Champions League, you pick one. Just pick one and win it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we're running out of excuses now. I love the guy. I love this team. We need to get a trophy. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? I respect anybody else on here's opinion. If you don't think it's a must, let me know. If you do think it's a must, let me know. Cool. But yeah, hopefully there's a hangout on HH's channel tomorrow. Lately, I've been on there quite often, so hopefully we have one tomorrow. That'll be fun. Mane and Mo will unlock those defenses. Yeah, somebody said something about parking the bus. Who was that? Tottenham. I have a slow start. All right, Jason. It's going to be a frustrating season. Every team's going to be parking the bus. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think we have players now who hopefully can unlock that. I think Naby is a guy. It's unlike any player we've ever had. I don't care. Give me Gerrard, fine. Give me Xabi Alonso. We have never had a player like Naby Keita. You can argue me down if you want. Naby Keita is different from Gerrard. Very different, in my opinion. So, we got a guy now that I think will be able to be nifty enough to get in between that. Especially if Mane's playing at 10, which I don't know, but if he is, that adds a different element as well. So we got two guys that can come through, specifically Naby, though, breaking down those situations. So I'm not worried about the bus parking. It's something you got to go. You just got to beat it. You got to beat it. We all know United fans going to go into meltdown. I mean, they shouldn't. It's preseason. I mean, they might do it because it's Liverpool, but look, they know the manager they have, and their manager goes for older players. That's what he does. He went for Willian, who I love, but you're giving him Tony Martial. Tony Martial is one of the brightest young players to play in the world right now, and you're giving up on him. I mean, he's the main reason why Martial didn't make the French roster, in my opinion. So now they got this guy. Let me say this: it was good to see Sturridge get stuck in with Fred at the second half there. I love seeing that, and I love what Sturridge said in his games of saying how he wants to be at Liverpool. He loves Liverpool. He has moments where he does things for himself, going to West Brom, but he loves Liverpool. To see him get stuck in like that with Fred, who's that's United's biggest signing at this point, Fred, a Brazilian midfielder, supposed to be a controller. It's supposed to be the person who unlocks Pogba, because let's not get it twisted. Pogba needs an unlocker. Why do you think he did that? Because of Conte. Without N'Golo Conte in that midfield, They don't. Number one, they don't win a trophy. They don't get that far in the tournament. And number two, Pogba doesn't look that good. My opinion. Hot facts, man. Nappy's a gym. Let's see, it's a must, but we. So Thompson and Robbo, y'all say it's a must. It's a must. Okay, so Carl, you give it a little more time. Cool. Fuck United, Mommy, I agree. Not many players. Amazing. He's young. There's literally a two-way. He's the LeBron James of world football. Let's just say that. Up and down, both sides. Doesn't get tired. So yeah, Toby Alderweireld close to Julian. Who? Oh, United. Okay, Fred was shit. Not on kids though. The ball, good passer of the ball. 20 minutes, whatever it was, it's not a really good sample size to see what he's really made of. Sturridge always impressed me when he's in form. Yeah, I want to believe in him too, my mate. Let's hope that he can do that. Fred ain't no shooter. No, he's not. He's not. Allison and Bobby back on Monday. Nice, good info. Marino is more tactician. He doesn't develop young talent. No, a team. I don't care if it's preseason, regular season, any kind of cup. It's Man United. They should always feel a good. Timbo, I think. I want to build the squad a little more. I like Fakir. A thing of I think we firepower and a bit more to add to the depth because honestly, I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people might, you know, seriously, he's not a guy I want to. I just don't. Dominic said I think he's been lazy, but he's realized he's fucked if he doesn't turn up this year. He won't. He won't get another club. I don't think he's been lazy. I think that's a really own opinion. Sure, maybe there's been some him having these injury issues, and that really being the thing that hampers his progress or belief in the new. So, and Bake, is that a new subscriber? What's up? I'm into all the Fakir hype. I think he's slightly overrated. He's good though. Good performance. Got the win against United. Always good. I made the stream before I even came on. I figured we would score one more goal. I put 4-1 on there. Shaqiri gets it in a fashion. So it's all good. Hope Genie's cool. I'm not sure why he didn't show today. Curtis Jones is a bit quiet. Didn't have that much time on the field. But overall, the guys look good. No fresh injuries. So, we good. Stream is. But I expect to cover ground. He's adapting well, though. See, I agree with that, Jason. It's quick to call guys lazy in certain situations, especially if things don't go well for him. I think Origi could be a guy that is looked at as lazy, But Sturridge, I don't think. I mean, and Origi's never had serious injuries like Sturridge, and if he did, maybe you can understand what he's been doing this preseason. But Origi's a lazy player to me. Sturridge is not lazy. It's the injuries. It's the injuries, man, and that messes with a guy's his psyche. It's like. But thank you everybody for your support. Jason, Mama, and Carl, Raymond. I said you already. Yeah, all you.